Hello my students, how are you? Prep 1. Today we will solve model 2 from معاصر book, second term from معاصر book, geometric. Okay, about geometric. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. EBC is a right angle triangle at B, and EB equals 6 centimeter and BC equal 8 centimeters, and EC equal. We can draw the right angle triangle here at P. EPC is a right angle triangle at B, and EB equals 6 centimeter and BC equal 8 centimeter. We can find the length about EC from Pythagoras. EB power 2 plus BC power 2 equal 36 plus 64 equal 100, and square root about 100 equal 10 centimeters. The result will be 10 centimeter is the length about EC. The measure of each angle of regular hexagon equal 120 degree. Okay, we can find the result by what? By the rule n minus 2 multiplication by 180 divided by n in reverse to the number of sides. The two diagonals are equal in length and not perpendicular in the rectangle, but two diagonals are equal in length and perpendicular in square, and two diagonals are not equal in length and perpendicular in rhombus. Next page. In all the following shapes, measure of angles 60 degree except one. It will be equal 60 degree and it will 60 degree. It is true. And here 40 and 40 and 40 equal 120. Subtract by 180 equals 60 degree. It's true. 1 2 3 4 5 100. No, it's not. Letter C, because we have 5 angles. If you can find the measure of each one, 360, because we have a cumulative angle about the point. The sum of all angles equals 60 equal 360 divided by the number of angles to find the each of one, because all angles here equal in measure, and the cumulative angle about all of them equals 360 divided by 5, not equal to 60 degree. But if we have 6 angles here, the result about each one equals 60 degree. Okay, to find the measure of each angle, divide 360 by 5. 36 divided by 5 equals 7, and the remainder 1. 10 divided by 5 equal 2. Then the measure of each angle here equals 72. He accept about except letter C. But here we have exterior angles. The measure of exterior angle equals the sum of two interior angle without behind it. It will be 60 degree. So we must choose letter C. In the opposite figure, the area of the shaded part of all equal space. We have how many parts here? Color 1 2 3. From the total part 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 3 over 8. Okay. In the opposite figure, find the measure of angle BDC. BDC, this angle. We know the sum of interior angle of a triangle equal 180 degree. Okay, and they give us the measure of the vertex here 100 degree. Okay, look at here. So the measure of angle C plus measure of angle B equal 180. Subtract 100 equal 80 degree. Measure of angle B plus measure of angle C equal 80 degree, and DC is bisects. DC bisects angle C and DB bisects angle B. Then the measure of half of this angle C and half measure of angle C equal 40 degree. Half of the measure of angle B and the measure of angle C equal what? Half of them equal 40 degree. The measure of angle D equal 180. Subtract the sum of two angles in the base. The result will be 140 degree. Again, he gives us the measure of the vertex angle here 100 degree. Okay, and you must find the measure of angle B and angle C. You find the result about angle B and C. You must subtract 180 by 100. The result will be 80 degree. Then the measure of half of this angle plus measure of angle half of angle C, there is sum of them equal 40. Understood? Because measure of angle B plus measure of angle C equal 80. Then measure of angle such that 1 and measure of angle 2, sum of them equal 80 degree. And then measure of angle D equal 100 subtract 40 equal 140 degree. Complete the following in the opposite figure: semicircle of diameter 14 cm and two semicircle. The diameter of each equals 7 cm. Then the perimeter of the figure equal space. He asked about perimeter about the figure here. Look at here. We have semicircle, greater here, radius about it. He asked about what perimeter. You know the perimeter equal 22 over 7 multiplication by diameter or pi times r. We can find the perimeter 1 and perimeter 2 and perimeter 3 and add them. Perimeter 1 equal perimeter 2 because we have two equivalent here. Circle. Perimeter about 1 equal perimeter 2 equal pi times diameter. Perimeter equal 22 over 7 multiplication by diameter. He gave us the diameter was 7, so the result will be 22 centimeter. This length equal 22 centimeter and this length 22 centimeter, and we can find perimeter 3 by times d. 22 over 7 times diameter was 14. 14 divided by 7 equal 2. 2 times 22 equal 44. This perimeter equal 44 centimeter. So the perimeter about this shape equal 22 plus 22 plus 44. 22 plus 22 plus 44. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 plus 2 equal 8. And 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2 equal 8. The result will be 88 centimeter. Is in the perimeter of the figure equal 88 centimeter. Understood? Next question here. The image of the point 2, 3 by translation mn in direction mn, where m 2 and negative 1 and n 5 and negative 1. We can find the length about mn by the difference about n and m. N was 5 and 1, subtract by m 2 and negative 1. The result will be 5 minus 2 equal 3 and 1 minus minus 1 equal 2. Okay, the length we can add this translation to by 2 and 3. 3 plus 2 equal 5 and 3 plus 2 equal 5. Then the direction mn tell me the length about mn equal n minus m, and where m equal to a negative 1 and the n equal 5 and 1, then mn equal n minus m, 5 and 1, subtract 2 and negative 1, the result will be 3 and 2. The volume of cube side length 1.2 meter equal cubic centimeter. Let's get about the volume about cube. It will be length power 3 or h power 3. 1.2 power 3, you can find the result about calculator. 1.2 power 3, it's meaning 1.2 multiplication itself 3 times. 1.2 power 3 equal this number 1.728. 1.728 cubic centimeter. Drawing parallel to one side of triangle and passing through the midpoint of another. Bisect this third side. Bisect is the third. Again, drawing parallel to one side of triangle and passing through the midpoint of another side, bisect the third side. Understood? We have triangle here, it's a serium. This is a ray drawing at the midpoint from side and bisect other. It will be parallel to the base or the inverse. If this side parallel to the base and drawing from the midpoint, it will be bisect the third side. We can write bisects is the third side, okay? In the opposite figure, the image of triangle XBY by translation XZ in direction XZ. Look at the direction about XZ. It will be go to left hand side. This triangle XBY here will moving. X will be going to what? X will be going to Z, and B will be going to Y, and Y will going to C. So the translation will be Z Y C. Okay, translation to Z Y C. Understood the difference? Translation will be Z Y C. Look at again this triangle XBY will be translation by direction XZ. By the length XZ it will be ZYC. Look at another question here. The length of, asked about the length of XZ. You can find the length about XZ about this triangle. XY power 2 plus YZ power 2. XZ power 2 equal XY power 2 plus YZ power 2. Because this triangle is right angle triangle at Y, then the hypotenuse power 2 equals the two adjacent sides, the first power 2 and second power 2. It will be 7 power 2 plus 24 power 2. 7 power 2 equal 49, and 24 we can find the result by using calculator. Power 2 about this example, 24 power 2 equal 576. We can add to 49. The result will be 625, and then XZ will be square root about 625. It will be 25 centimeter. And the length about LZ, we can find the length about LZ as a triangle LYZ. LZ power 2, it will be 25 power 2 subtract by 15 power 2. This length 25 power 2 equals 625, subtract by 15 power 2 equal to 225, subtract between them equal 400, and square root about 400 equal to 20 centimeter. Option number B, using the square lattice, we draw AP and find the image by translation. X plus 2 and Y negative 1. We can find A dash and B dash by this rule. X plus 2, look at here, 4 plus 2 equals 6, 3 minus 1 equal 2, and B dash here, negative 1 plus 2 equal 1, and 1 minus 1 equals 0. And you can draw the coordinate about the image about straight line AB. It will be A dash B dash. Okay, draw the image of triangle by reflection in x-axis. Reflection in x-axis, we can put x here and inverse the sign about y, and B dash equal, we can write 3 and inverse about 4, and C dash it will be 5 and negative 2. And you can draw the image about this triangle in the coordinate plane. Okay, question here asked about measure of angle E. You want to find measure of angle E about this example. To find measure of angle E, first we can find the measure of angle C in the triangle, such that in triangle ABC, measure of angle C equal 180, subtract sum of interior angle equal 180. So you can find measure of angle C by 180 subtract by 30 plus 90. 180 subtract by 90 plus 30 equal 120. The result will be 60 degree. Okay, this angle is 60 degree, such that EO intersection by BD at the point C, then measure of angle ECB equal measure of angle DCO, vertical opposite angle, okay, it will be what? 60 degree. You can find measure of angle E in the quadral, such that COED is a quadral, then measure of angle E plus measure of angle O plus measure of angle D plus measure of angle C equals 360. Sum of interior angle of quadral equal 360 degree. Then measure of angle E equal 360 subtract by 120 plus 60 plus 90. It will be 360 subtract by 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0. 9 plus 6 equals 15. 15 plus 2 equals 17. 7 and take care of 1. It will what? It will be 90 degree. Okay, the measure of angle E equal 90 degree. Next question here, look at with me about this example. Here he asked about find the measure of angles of triangle ABC and measure of angle ABD. We can find the result here about this angle. It will be 50 degree alternate angle. EO parallel to BC and EP cut of them. Then measure of angle B equal 50 degree, and you can find measure of angle A about this triangle ABC. Sum of interior angle equal 180. 180 subtract by 50 plus 30. 50 plus 30 equal 80. Subtract by 180 equal 100 degree. Measure of angle A. And we have exterior angle here. Measure of angle B equal sum of two interior angle without behind it. 100 degree subtract 30 equal 130 degree. Okay, you can write the method of proof about this example. Okay, such that EO parallel to CD and EB transfer of them, cut of them. Then measure of angle B equal measure of angle E equal 50 degree alternate angles, and then you can find measure of angle A inside triangle, and then in such that in triangle ABC measure of angle A 180 subtract 50 plus 30 equal 100 degrees. This angle 100 degree, and we have exterior angle such that D belonging to CB. Then measure of angle DBE equal 130 degree. Sum of interior angle without behind it. This question, X is the midpoint of EB and Y belonging to CD and Z belonging to CE. we have parallel here. Is ZC equal ZE or not? He asked about ZC is equal to ZE or not. Okay, we will prove that here. About X is the midpoint, about AB, and YX parallel to CP, and we have AX equals CB, and DC cut of them, and AB transfer about 3 straight line parallels, then DA equal EC, so Y is the midpoint about DC, and in triangle CDE, Y is the midpoint at ZY parallel to ED, then Z is the midpoint CP. Okay, it's true, such that DA parallel to YX parallel to CP, and AB and DC are transfer about all straight line here or line segment parallel, and X is the midpoint. X is the midpoint of AP, then Y is the midpoint of CD, and we have AX equal XP, then DC equal DY equal YC, then Y is the midpoint of CD. Okay, at triangle CBE, in this triangle Y is the midpoint in this triangle. Okay, Y is the midpoint about CB, and ZY parallel to ED, then Z lies in the midpoint about EC. And write complete here the steps. What's the proof? And Y is the midpoint of CD, and ZY parallel to ED, then Z is the midpoint of PC. Okay, then EZ will be equal to CZ.